a flying, don't even care about the Lord at all, man, or care about your ways, man. We're not even trying to change your ways, man. Bring that out.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yeah, diligently. It said Esau, he's diligent. He searched out iniquities with a diligent search. The scripture speaks about. He searched, meaning he tried to find ways to make us go off so that we can have some form of that type of that judgment. But you a devil, you can't judge us. The only thing wrong with that, it takes a judge to judge us. You not a judge. You are unrighteous. You are a fucking slumlord, man. You know, you accusing you a slumlord. You know, you're not a land, you a slums because you don't fix nothing. You destroy everything. Keep going. So we're gonna measure the time. How do we measure the time? Meaning, in like in Revelation, it say take a reed and measure it. Meaning these scriptures. That's how we measure the times. Everything is locked up with prophecy. The scripture speaks about the Antichrist. You know, it was Obama at the Tar was saying. Tar was getting on the dude the HOTPC. From Barack, Obama is the No, look, he's not the Antichrist. He's not going to leave office. Well, look,
the sign and shit. He was pissed off.
He was in the, he was doing this. I love the passion, but he was going up. He was going. I love the passion though, but he was going. But seriously, we measuring the time by the prophecies, man. We see that God made us Russia. We see they all in the Middle East. We see that now. We see it Venezuela. It's a famine now. It's coming. We see it. Brothers spoke about the RFID chip. We see. It's not enough with prophecy. We see it. Brothers falling off and getting tubed and shit. What you say about the brother? He got a tube and shit up his stomach and shit.
No, that's the thing. His wife was kind of speaking on the fact that he's so fucked up he can't even get that yet. I was kind of thinking to myself, how the hell is he? I don't know if they could that too, or they could try to like inject it somehow, but.
That's the one chick. She been on the coming board lately. She said she talking about her husband got into an accident. But she wasn't going into to the extent of it. But now you saying that. Now she finally done revealed what type of accident.
She told she just spilled the video. A fallout. The brother name was Tazama. He was in the South Carolina camp. I was watching the live stream on the way to camp today, and the Apostle Hart was, he was going live. He was speaking on the matter, and he was an ex-member of GMS. He basically fell out the truth. He became lukewarm, and the Lord allowed him to go a couple years of the lukewarm back in the world spirit. And when judgment came, his wife ended up making a video about the situation, and she was basically revealing the information, talking about he got hit by an 18-wheeler. He's still alive, but his bones all broke. He can't use the bathroom, can't do this, can't do that. Nothing on his own, really. He was asking his wife, pray for me and this and that. But and that's just what it is. The Lord judges his ass. All right, so keep going, man. Because he wasn't,
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah. So we live in the times where the Most High, he's visiting everybody he visiting the children of the 3rd and 4th generation, man. And y'all the same niggas, man. I said the word nigga,
Yeah, and that's all.
Yeah, my bad.
As far as like, like I was it's like on the phone with like one of the other Akim that usually shows up on Saturday. All right, and it was just like a personal like situation like within the camp and all that. All right, but like basically like a lot of people don't like understand like the gravity of what they're getting involved into. Like even like a number of years like go by. All right, and that's the number one thing that the elders always it's like the apostles always like harp on, right? Is it's just like the severity and gravity like of being in this knowledge. Like a lot of people, they just they just want to be a part of it because maybe like a cousin or a brother or one of their best friends is in it. All right, so they're a part of it. Or they think it's like just some kind of like club or like the elders always say like that that one club like in that Flintstones like cartoon and all that. All right, but it's like basically what I'm just trying. People don't like want to recognize like the gravity of what they're getting involved into.
Yep. Brothers, yep. Speak the truth. Keep on. Read that part again.
It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, so the Most High is visiting you, because like I said, it's such the scripture speaks about reincarnation, the regeneration. So the sins that you did in your past lifetimes, guess what? You think you got away? Guess what? You're wrong. You gonna get judged off that, man. It speaks about that in John 8 and 1, or like about the blind man, John 6. Yeah, so keep going.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee.
Right.
Even from the beginning.
Yep. And I'm getting Matthew 24. Because it's been earthquakes in diverse places. It been we about to read. Oh yeah, of course. Yep, that too. But we about to read that the scriptures say that nation shall rise against nation. It's people speaking about a race war. Hey, this Bible speaks about a race war. That's another form of judgment, man. You know, and the word race just comes from the word raza, I believe, and it just means to be for your people, and to be for your race. So when they call us racist, we're not. Well, look, we're for our nation, and guess what? We only for a certain amount of our nation. You know, 144 and 1/3. And guess what?
But the Lord is racist.
The Lord is racist, man.
He's for his people.
He was for his people. He wasn't for the Gentiles. You know?
Man, if I might say something, hey, because the so-called white man, these Edomites, they're the ones who put that bad stigma on the word racist, man. You know, because they knew the future prophecies what was going to take place. They knew it was going to be race wars. They knew it was going to be a thing involving race. You know, their race against, the nation of Israel, man. You know, so they put a bad, aura around that word racist, man. You know, so they could use it to their advantage, man. You know, because when you used to say that the so-called white man was racist, man, you know that's what the KKK say. Yeah. They just for their people, man. You know, so but when we racist, it's a problem though. You know, y'all got it.
And you see that. I just want to make a quick statement. You know, you see that with the Dylan Roof situation. You know, yeah, he supposedly about to get executed, but at the same time, he had $1 million bond, and them crackers bailed him out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and with that situation, because it was a post on Instagram about like all the Jakes that got arrested by policemen. You know, they'll do like a minor crime, probably like run from the police or some shit. And when the police catch him, to beat the shit out of him, man. This nigga Dylan Roof, he got caught, after murdering fucking 9 people, man. Yeah. And that nigga got a bulletproof vest and a Happy Meal, man. You know?
Yeah, the show it even shows you in or that movie Higher Learning. Yeah. Or when that one like skinhead that was that did all that like sniper shit and all that. Mm-hmm. Like when when the cops remember like the cops like they like I forget the I don't know like the actor's like real name, but they like roughed him up, but he wasn't like he was trying to stop him. All right, but then they tried to be all like nice to like that Edomite that he was like shooting people. Like they put him to death like anyway because right, but that was only because like he was just trying to commit like suicide by cop, right? Because like he was actually making an effort to endanger their lives. That was the only reason why he got put to death. So like, remember they were like trying to like talk him down. It's like everything's gonna be all right, man. We'll work with you and all that. But
someone was reading something. The Matthew 20:24. Just read that part about the nation, rise against nation. Because we talked about the race wars, man, and that's a form of judgment. Hey, the Lord going to give everybody their piece of judgment, man. The Most High is awesome. He's gonna give 2/3 of the nation some form of judgment. Before he killed 2/3 of his own people, he gonna let these 2/3 of our nation get buck wild out here, man. That's what's up. You know, hey, you tell me that's not a merciful power, you know?
This is Matthew 24:7.
Yeah.
For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
Right. So different continents to another continent, different countries against another country, governments against government. This is they call this the United States. This is the divided states, man. These states is divided, man. Hey, man, you know, you go to these places, Edomites hate. Everybody hate them southern crackers, you know, the rednecks in Texas. Yeah. Hey, the northern Edomites hate, you know, the north against the west, they all hate each other, you know. They divided like a motherfucker.
Hey, because you're right that you said that, because the United States, it's been divided ever since it became the United States. It used to be one big ass land, you know, and they divided it into all these different fucking states, man. You know, so hey, this has been divided since the beginning, man.
Hey fellas, it's the same way with sports. You have one team going against another team just to invite that whole my side versus your side.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, you right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My side got better players than you. Right. Yeah. That's a good point, bro. Good point. All right, keep going.
And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
All right, gonna be famine. Famine is when you can't eat. And I don't know if a lot of people know, but it's a famine in Venezuela. It's famines in some of the Gadites land, meaning like their reservations. They trying to starve them out. They got filtered water. Down in Flint, it had that whole thing with the Flint had the lead poison water. You know about that.
And Colombia too is like the famine trickling over there too, man.
Yeah.
In Colombia, man. Right. That's close to Venezuela.
Let's get the map, bro. Yeah, so
we already
pick it up a little bit. Venezuela, it's like oh yeah, right. It's right here. Is this South America, right? Yeah, right. It's right here, bro. So, hey man, that's right there, man. Cause like, come on, it goes, and this Colombia. Yeah. So it goes, and that's perfect. So come on, so you tell me that over here. Come on, that shit gonna be it's spreading, man. So it's gonna come, and that's what it's going up. It's gonna come up. Mexico, they balling on in Mexico too. But United States is about to get hit real hard. Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah, I just want to. And then they say pestilence, such as they had the thing called Ebola. They got these still common pestilence, AIDS, HIV. You know, but it's things out there that we don't even know of that's killing people, you know. And then it said one more thing, right? It said wars and rumors of war, you know. Okay. Yeah. So, and then we ain't gonna read the whole chapter, but then when you read in that chapter, it said, look, if I don't come, shall no flesh be saved, man. So get that in John, right?
John 9:1. It says, and as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth.
Right. So, all right. So the whole thing was judgment. We spoke about judgment of Edomites, which y'all going to slavery for 1,000 years. We spoke about judgment of us. That's going to start with us. 2/3 in your nature, so everybody gonna get judged. Everybody in this world gonna get humbled down. Okay, so we're gonna speak a different form of judgment. So
it says, and his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?
Right. Yeah.
Yahushua answered, neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him.
Right. So sometimes, look, you don't gotta do nothing. The Lord can do what He want to do. If He just want to judge you just because he can do that. Who is you to speak against the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. So the Lord is gonna